A lot of us are living a crazy, really unhealthy lifestyle, I would say. There is so much going on a daily basis throughout our lives, whether it's marriage, whether it's job, money, food. What I have learned, especially in these last few years, is you're either running away from something or you're running to something. When you get on a trail run, you're able to quiet the mind and strip away the layers and get to be ourselves and enjoy this land and this nature. I come from the UK, a place called Ipswich. I grew up as an altar boy. I was an A student in elementary school, and then 15 hit, man. And then I rebelled. I moved from England to New York to Austin. I got into music, got a chance to be in a couple of rap groups. I was doing music promotion. We did shows with The Roots, Wu-Tang, Big Pun, Exhibit. I was living on a healthy lifestyle, popping bottles, doing X amount of drugs. It was a fast life, and it caught up to me. I do my lemon water every morning with cayenne pepper. I got my little maple syrup in there, a little bit of ginseng because I'm old. I just want to make sure that I'm the best that I can be early in the morning to carry out my day, and I feel like this is a great tea for mental clarity as well as physical clarity. Cheers, good morning. All right, come on, follow me. I have a couple that I think might work. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, reggae, and then this is all soul. All right. Living here has made me really appreciate being a homebody. I have everything that I could possibly want here. I have my music, I have a beautiful partner, I have a beautiful window. All right, why don't I get into a little bit of meditation? Okay. I ended up being really, really sick. I went through a major health crisis. So I went to the clinic. It was this guy who was a Buddhist. He had broke down within 5 minutes what was going on with me. He looked at me and he's like, if you don't change your diet within 6 to 7 years, you are not going to be here. Him telling me that was the biggest wake-up call I had ever had. It was like my whole life flashed before my eyes. And I realized that right there and then was time to make a change. Ended up turning vegan and doing yoga and studying Kung Fu. I dropped 100 and something pounds. I felt so powerful. People were just like, dude, you look amazing. I could have done something really, really bad and really, really chaotic that would have destroyed my family. I just come out of the darkest time of my life. Some people go to a therapist, and I didn't know that Black folks even went to therapists. But what I did know was spirituality was a safe place for me to be myself. Buddhism taught me that silence brings insight, and with insight brings clarity. And running was a way for me to escape. Going through the dark points in Orlando, that's where ultimately I found running and found Buddhism. And what I was able to do was combine both of those together. Even in my darkest points, the run and mindfulness came to be my solace. I was running away from something, but then I ran to something. Ultimately, I ran to myself. And that's where I really found insight and was able to bring that intersection together for others. Running for me became a way to be free. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my morning. I started seeing these guys called Air Libre. These bunch of crazy Mexican runners. Their biggest thing was connection through spirituality and culture in running. They were doing yoga, they were doing a little bit of meditation, and then they were combining the running into that. I was enamored by this. And I was like, I want to do that. It got into my mind that I needed to do this trip. And within 6 or 7 months, they had planned a trip and they were like, you're going to be leading a group through Chiapas. I'm in Mexico and I'm in the jungle. And I'm seeing visions and landscapes that have never been seen before. And I ended up running up a volcano and I'm above the clouds and I'm doing a big sky meditation where we're literally on top of the clouds. It gave me confidence in my blackness and in showing up in my blackness because I showed up as Hakim Tafari in the middle of Chiapas. That was when I knew that this is what I need to do. I need to bring black folks and people who have never seen shit like this to the forefront now. I was not afraid of being in these spaces anymore because if I could go to Mexico where people didn't know me and that I didn't look like you, well, I can go anywhere in the world, and that changed me.
This has been an incredible experience. This is something that we will hold in our lives forever. Be mindful, be present, and be a kid. Enjoy the fuck out of this run. La Familia! Go get it.
I came out of that journey and I was like, this is what trail running is. Now in LA, I'm running with Koreatown Run Club. I've established myself as a captain with Koreatown, leading 150 to 200 people every Thursday night.
No ego tonight. Tonight it's about helping each other out. It's about running these routes and having fun. Enjoying their company and enjoying this community.
Making a lot of waves in the fact that there's not many folks teaching mindfulness and running. My role in this body is to really bring an awareness of mindfulness, culture, race. Me and a friend of mine named Dylan created Pure Souls. Wanted to create a space where everyone could feel safe. Everyone could feel like they could run, be themselves, and show up as their most authentic selves. The whole mindset of PMA, positive mental attitude, bringing that into your run, how is it really ushering you to become a better part of yourself? Along with the framework of mindfulness, we were able to create something like this.
We're here, man. We're here. This is LA.
The combination of all of this has really just inspired me mentally, physically, and spiritually just to be the best person that I can be in order to make an impact and show others that they can do the same. And that has now fueled me not only within LA, but nationally and globally too. There is such a great power within the run.
You got to be in the world of Hakim Tafari, get to know a little bit about me, get to see some of this blackness in its totality in these beautiful outside spaces. Again, now I'm grateful to all Buddhists in all realms. Thank you.